people that run it here today. Let me tell you about someone who's done such a big part of our Great South runs over the years. Claire Lomas was a campaigner, a fundraiser, and a truly inspirational woman. Claire's life was fundamentally changed in 2007 when a horse riding accident left her paralysed from the chest down. Claire was the kind of person who refused to accept the hand that she'd been dealt, and became known for her extraordinary challenges to raise money and awareness for spinal injury research, including in 2017 taking on the Great South Run, and especially designed Bionic Suit. It took 24 hours to walk 10 miles, and she crossed the finish line on the Monday morning feeling like a true champion. Claire sadly lost her life, but before she died, she raised £952,000 for charity. Her family and friends have vowed to keep raising money as part of Claire's legacy. They devoted this year to desperately try and raise the final 48,000 and achieve Claire's dream of raising a million. The Three Spokes Challenge has seen Claire's husband Dan and her best friend take on this year's Great Manchester, Great North and now Great South Run. And Dan and Ed join us on the start line. Great to have you guys here. For anyone who's not seen it, tell them what the challenge involves.
Well, we're in Manchester 10K, Great North Run and Great South Run, but we're going to be wheelchairs for the public to reach.
And this year you've got a ton of other folk joining you as well.
Yeah, we've got Claire's mum and dad, and the two girls around the middle of uni yesterday, got my wife and friends, so it's a proper family occasion.
Dan, it has been a truly emotional weekend for you. The girls were running and junior and many runs as well. Is it possible to sum up in a few words just what an inspirational woman Claire was?
Well, she's unbelievable. She's more in her life than most of the women. So she's doing everything to stop her.
And how much will she be in your minds when you go around today?
Not just today, she's in my mind every second of every day. She makes so much of it, so yeah, we do a lot.
And are you prepared for the kind of reception you get here today?
So the last time we were down there, Portsmouth was just completely
Many people will have seen you guys on BBC Breakfast this morning. Since you were on television, I know donations have continued to come in. You were very close to it this morning. Claire had raised 952,000, which left you with 48,000. Ped, how close are we to reaching that? Tell us where you are with the fundraising as we are 20 minutes away from getting you underway.
Well, to be honest, this was the right moment. 25 years of the Great South Run, Claire's favourite event, and I'm absolutely delighted to say Claire's legacy is now £1 million.
£1 million, everyone! What an incredible achievement! There are hugs, there are tears, and no wonder. What an amazing, amazing day. We're going to get you guys underway, and Claire's daughters, Maisie and Chloe, are proud to be the starters of the Three Spokes Challenge Week at 10:22. All the best, guys.
What an amazing start to the build-up to the AJ Bell Great South Run, 35 years of which Europe's biggest 10-mile road running event. So many stories, and the story of Claire and the amazing team continuing to raise funds and awareness. With Claire's legacy firmly at the front of their mind, will be in action. Congratulations to Dan Pitt and the whole team, who will be very recognisable in their luminous yellow and green shirts with Claire's name on the back as well, with how you can donate to that charity. As we go up towards the start of our elite women's race, we do have any championship female athletes who can make their way around the front. You can enter at the front by the start line, so we have a call out for championship female athletes if you want to make your way around and enter at the start line. Gantry. know you're all desperate to get going. When you're waiting around in the rain, all you want to do is start running. And we're very close to that moment, to getting you underway. It's all about putting you in a good mood here at Heart, and there is nothing but good vibes all across Southsea right now, because that is what running does for us all. Have a great race today, and we look forward to speaking to you again soon. This event marks 35 years since the first AJ Go Great South Run, which was actually held in Southampton in 1990. It's been here in Portsmouth ever since. And over the years, so many brilliant people have been involved in the event in some way, all part of the event's amazing history, and all responsible for making it the event it is today. We have three people who've run every single Great South Run. There are Dave Holson and Simon Ware, and we'd like to have them all back with us again this year. There's loads of things to mention, in fact. We want to just quickly celebrate some absolute Great South Run stalwarts. David Knight, who was a key figure in Portsmouth City Council and a big reason why it moved here to Portsmouth in 1991. Christine Weeks, who unfortunately sadly lost in 2018, another Portsmouth City Council figurehead for the events. We're going to have the Chris Weeks Cup, which is awarded to our top junior runners. Colin Coater, who was due to be here today, but unfortunately through illness is involved in the event from the very early days as race director. I'm delighted to welcome representatives on the sideline. It's going to be awarded with a very special 35 years medal by the president of the Great Run Company, Sir Brendan Foster, and that is Pam Rogers, who's been involved in every Great South Run, the first 15 or so as an athlete, and everyone since as an official, and now will receive this medal on behalf of everyone who's played such a huge part in the history of the AJ Bell Great South Run. Please give it up for Pam Rogers. Being presented by Sir Brendan Foster. Thank you to Sir Brendan. Let me get out of the way, having a quick photo there. Now we're going to have to be really quick, but just give us a summation of what this event has meant to you over the years as a runner and now a lead official. Amazing. You and everybody else involved makes this event what it is. Thank you very much, Pam. Have a great day with your officials team as well. Thank you to Sir Brendan Foster, the president of the Great Run Company, for our presentation on the start line. Very shortly we will get you to some of the weekend women or the week 155 and the 2025 AJ Bell Great South Run. Warm-up will be happening for you very, very shortly. Warm-up will be at 10:24. So, not long to go. If you're in the orange wave, it's really important you get into your assembly area right now. Well, great to see so many people in our assembly areas right now. We will get our elite women underway in just a couple of minutes. But the person who has the honour of getting them underway is our very special guest here at the AJ Bell Great South Run. That is the double Olympic champion, Dave Kelly. Oh, good morning.
is dedicated to the track. We see it out here, loving the roads. What is it that you've now just grown to love about distance running?
I think as you get older, you know, you keep your body together, but also I do a lot of it for my mental fitness, trying to keep strong and positive, obviously for my physical fitness. So I want to inspire people. I always think that there's no moment that you can't get going. And most people do it because they want to feel good about themselves. I love the vibe, I love the atmosphere. I set no personal goals, but it's not about, you know, kind of anything massive anymore. Whatever I do, tick it off, pat myself on the back and go again.
Or you ready to run and ready for whatever the next 10 miles brings?
Yeah, definitely. And all those that are raising money for charity, well done, that's great!
Thank you very much. Team Kelly Holmes, the official starter for our elite women. We'll be getting underway in just a couple of minutes.
So Monda's very first start is just going to be for our elite women. Today's race also incorporating the UK Athletics 10-mile road running championships as well. So there are British titles up for grabs in our elite women's race. We'll then be setting off our elite men and visually impaired runners, our visually impaired runners and some of our wheelchair athletes. Then a very special 3-spokes challenge starts, and then it will be the elite men and the masses at 10:35. So that is how our start timetable looks.
Well, I've never seen so many people in a cagoule as we have here on the start line. We've got so many supporters here. We're looking for you. Also hoping to be in with a chance of becoming a British champion. We are proud to host the UK Athletics 10-mile championships.
So the final clearance just being sent through by our team out on the course as we lock down the course and make sure it's traffic free and safe for the 25,000 runners who are going to be setting out on the course. Reminded just the first kilometre. Basically, they join up on the fast side, head out towards Old go off, and then the key and the course is exactly the same. 10-mile events. Introducing you to some of our leading contenders in our league races.
We're so excited to have more people here than ever before. I know a lot of you have waited a year to be here, and we cannot wait to get you on the way before too long. It's going to be a brilliant atmosphere out there. Start looking a lot differently this year. The orange week will go first, and then the green week will immediately join us back in the orange week, and we'll get you on the way. Make way, you can relax for just now. We'll get you into assembly. You get your own specific warm-up before we get you on the way for your run. Through 3 separate waves, 25,000 people coming together across this weekend of running.
So while you're waiting your moment, maybe further back through the field, maybe this is your first ever run. There's lots of the elite female athletes on the start line who also never competed over 10 miles in a competitive environment before. So you'll be feeling the same as them. British titles up for grabs at the front for our elite men.
will be started by the Lord Mayor, Councillor Gerald Vernon Jackson, CUE, and the Lady Mayor, Leila Ferguson. So we will set off our wrestling parents, runners, and their guides. And our wheelchair athletes, we brought everything from experienced wheelchair racers to Team Care, who are made up of Mum, Sandra, Dad David, and son Aaron from County Down in Northern Ireland. Aaron was born with cerebral palsy, and they started running together as a family back in 2014. They chose a running wheelchair for Aaron. Team Care is fantastic to have you with us. Aaron, and on that, we really get the most amazing welcome in the streets of Portsmouth today.
So just like a minute into we set off our visiting player wheelchair athletes will be set off originally by the local reporter, Councillor Gerald Vernon Jackson, CUE, we've got on the Southsea podium. 7 miles ahead of all of our athletes in the second course, 15 those in Olympic and European appearances, just setting off some of those who want to go back to your moments doing this for the very, very first time. One good for you as well, the start line is approaching you. Minute by minute, we're counting down for you. Our three-stroke challenge will be underway shortly after our visiting pair of wheelchair athletes. Then it's the elite men of the orange wave at 10:35 after our warm-up. Green wave from 10:50 or so, and then the big wave at 11:20. We're standing by to set our visiting pair of wheelchair athletes underway. Starting by the Lord Mayor of Portsmouth, Councillor Gerald Vernon Jackson. here. Yeah, give us a wave. Please take part in the warm-up. You'll have plenty of time to turn yourselves back around and set off on the AJ Bell Great South Run. And also the Green Wave. Hi, Green Wave. How you doing? Give us a wave. Oh, my goodness. And a few pinks, okay. Pink, you'll get your warm-up, your own personal warm-up in about half an hour. Let's have some music, please, and off we go. Woo! Okay, everybody, the music's coming. Here it comes. Okay, march it out for me. Get those legs pumping, march it out. Come on, green. Come on, orange. And come on, a few big. Arms in the air, everybody. Arms in the air. Go. Clap your hands. Yes. That's what it's all about. Beautiful sight here for the AJ Bell Great South Run 2025. Give us a wave, everybody. Wave your arms. Excellent. Yes, they're doing it on the green as well. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay, we need our legs. Let's do some deep squat. Legs wide, then down and up. Down, up, down. Okay, all the way down. Warming up your thighs, your hamstrings, your knee joints, your calf muscles, and your ankles. All the way down, all the way up. We are mobilizing, preparing to run on concrete for 10 miles. Oh my goodness. Down. Okay, let's go a bit faster. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Trust me, this warm-up will help you have a more comfortable run. Avoid stress and injury. Yes. Okay, now we need our shoulders, arms, and back. So we're going to lean side to side and lift your shoulders up towards your ears. There we go. Yes. Well done, Greenway. You're looking good over there. Yes, you are. Lift those shoulders up towards your ears. Now we roll the shoulders all the way up and around. A big circle. Warming up the chest and the back. Shoulders, arms. All the way round. All the way round. Over we go. Come on. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Show me your muscles. Oh, yeah. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Excellent. Squeeze it out. Yeah. Okay, elbows together. Elbows together. Squeeze here. Squeeze. Squeeze. Okay. Good. Now we need to warm up the lower back. So twist your body. Twist. Arms behind you. Twisting the upper body. Yes. Let's go. Twist it out. Now reach the sky. Push the rain clouds away. All the way up. Straighten your arms all the way up. Stretch it up. Lift the ribs away from the waist to stretch that upper body. Now both arms up. Reach the sky. Yeah. Excellent. Keep it going. All the way. Woo! Okay. March it out from it. Now the most important part of the warm-up are the stretches. We're going to take one leg forward, one leg back, nice and wide. The front leg is straight. The back leg is bent. And you're on your heels. So the toes are up on the front leg. And you lean forward with a flat back and a flat tummy. Flat back, flat tummy, front leg straight. To stretch your hamstring and your calf muscle in. All the way from your bum to the back of your knees. Stretch it out, keep it straight. Good. Change leg forward. So the front leg's straight, the back leg is bent, and you're leaning forward with a flat back and a flat tummy all the way down. Feel it from your bum to the back of your knee, all the way down, toes up. Yes. These stretches will really help you. Make sure you do these major muscle stretches after you finish running as well. So, this time you bend the front leg and straighten the back leg. Keep the feet wide. Press your back heel down and press your hips down. Lean forward. Feel it from your calf and your Achilles tendon behind you. Lean forward. Hips down. Heel down. Nice and wide. Stretching the back of that leg. Okay, change leg for me. Remember, the front leg is bent. The back leg is straight. Press your heel down. Press your hips down. And lean forward. Oh, yes. Stretch it out. Stretch Great South Run. Coming up very soon indeed. Okay, stand tall for me. Hand behind your head. Hold on to your elbow. Bend slightly and lift up and over. Up and over. Stretch it out. Lean over. Good. Other side. Now hang on to the back of your elbow. Bend your legs. Lift the ribs up and lean over sideways. Over we go. All the way over. Stretch it out. Yes. Good. Okay. March in for me again. March it up. Woo. Right, toe raises. So you're lifting up onto your toes, not jumping. Lift up and down. Warm up the feet and the ankles. Raise, toe raises. Up and down. Up and down. Let's go, let's go. Up we go. Excellent. Okay, now just lift your knee if you can and pull your elbows down. Knees up, elbows down. Yes. Oh. Keep it going. Knees up, knees up. Okay, wide leg and just pump your arms in a running motion. Pump those arms. Get those shoulders working. Up it. Running motion with those arms. This will all help you have a more comfortable run, trust me. Oh yes indeed. Keep it going. Okay, marching for me. Okay, let's just do side to side. Knee there. Just lift those shoulders up again. Up we go. Roll those shoulders for me. Roll the shoulders. Oh yes, loosen up those arms and shoulders to help your running motion. Other way. Roll those shoulders. Round they go. Yes. Excellent. Keep it going. Okay, almost time for the AJ Bell Great South Run 2025. Orange and green wave. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Give us a wave before you go. Wave those arms. Have a fantastic run, everybody.
Thank you very much, Roy. We are warmed up. Now, Pitway, don't you worry, because once we get
The obvious question people always ask when they've just won something big is what's life been like since? Is the question, what's life been like since?
Yeah, it's been really good. Could have come up with a different question.
Sorry.
No, it's been really, really good. I think it's amazing achievement what we've done as a team, and hopefully the nation can keep coming to our fixtures, keep getting behind women's rugby, and women's sport in general. Like, it's fantastic to see that like women went off first today, and like women can do as much as the men can do, and I just think we've achieved so much this year in women's sport, and hopefully we can just keep on improving.
Absolutely, been inspirational for everybody watching on. And in terms of things like this, we see rugby players, footballers, and other people, they only ever consider this when they retire, for obvious reasons. Is this the kind of thing that when you eventually have your roots in many, many years from now, you might think about?
I don't think I'd be very good at it, and I think I'd be extremely tired, so I'm not sure it's for me. I think I'll just have a cup of tea on the side and cheer everyone else on.
Great stuff. Yes, Alan, I'll speak to you in just a second now because I think we're pretty much ready to get going. So, stand by with your AJ Bell. We're standing by to welcome our elite men on the start line. First of all, we're in group number 33, hailing from Iceland, a European under 23 bronze medalist, smaller regional charity. Thank you so much on behalf of what you're doing. Inspiring others, motivating others, collecting all that cash, and collecting your medal at the end of the day. We also like to shout out Helen and Catherine, by the way, who are taking part today for Shine. Unfortunately, lost nearly a Florence back in 2017. We'll sign a bit for that. Helen and Catherine, we know it's a very emotional day for you, running for Shine today. Having a great run, doing it for a fantastic memory and legacy. We reckon we're going to have about an hour's worth of starters, by the way, maybe even more than that. Everyone was wanted to run last year, and then unfortunately along came the winds. We're waiting to hear this moment. There's the first two army shout towards our line on the starters podium. Shout out for the coffee in the community team. I reckon there's about 50 or belong to you. Orange Wave, you've got this. Keep it up.
Absolutely. And just a little reminder, when it gets to the final final, we have our heart tune truck right there, pumping out the top traffic just for you. So if it gets to that final point where you're thinking, I'm really struggling here, don't worry. We're going to boost you with the music, so keep going.
Yeah, look out for us. We'll be there for you, willing you on your way, getting you through that last final push with about a mile to go. Maybe 10 miles now, but 10 miles, 10 miles. It'll be absolutely amazing.
Cheers, guys. Heart are the official radio partner of the AJ Bell Freestyle Run, and Matt and Reggie will be helping us turn up the field view all morning long. We want to see good luck to the three people who have run every single freestyle run: Gareth Wilson, Lee Wilson, and Gary Ware. It is great to have you here, and a very best of luck. So lots of our football fans delighted to know that we have got Portsmouth legend Alan Knight with us on the start line. And Alan, we've got lots of coffee in the community runners today. What do you want to say to them?
Well, obviously wish you all the best there on the show. Yeah, it's like the top of the open as usual. Been a couple of people on the high already, so
And it must make you feel proud to see 25,000 people across this weekend getting fit, taking part in sport. What does that feel like to you?
it's like this city is special, like it always produces, and I decided this is becoming an iconic event. And the real show was out last year. People still did it for their charity, so that shows you the passion that comes from this city. And that's something pretty on. But it's a great festival, and also quite amazing.
It's brilliant to have you here. A Portsmouth legend and a legendary Portsmouth run. It's the AJ Bell Ringside Run. you on the way. We are making it a race to remember. The 80 Bell Great South Run for 2025. You have a great day there. Make the most of it. Not everyone gets a chance to run. Let's really about celebrate the fact that you can, that you're fitting up, that you're well enough to get out there, do the thing you love, and enjoy this brilliant, brilliant day. Here we go then. The Greenway continues to pile across the start line. We think right now, at peak time, there are 250 runners every single minute crossing the start line, which is amazing, including inflatable dinosaurs. Now we try and slow down the flow at the start just to make sure that you get the best possible running experience. So when you start, you can immediately get into your pace and it's not too crowded. Good luck to George and Harriet running for teenage chapter, but have a brilliant time out there. Quality run for Council Research and Royce from the University of Portsmouth. Welcome back if you've been running with us at any point over the past 35 years. It's fab to have you here, and we hope we can continue for years to go over the next few years as well. And a run that's just going to get bigger and bigger. Cows! Have a brilliant push out there and enjoy it. Joseph drawing great awareness around the head. And here come the 1 hour 40 Solar Peak team. Have a great time.
the moment it feels like there's a little bit of a tailwind, if anything, with the runners. There have been some brutal headwinds in the past, but thankfully at the moment that does not seem to be the case. Gareth, what can you tell us about the updates from the front of the elite races?
Last time we checked Chris, and next time you see Chris, feel free to shout at him, not necessarily with him. We have had that lead group of elite men still in a pack of 5, but we will see them across the road any second now. As we pass the Jolly Sailor, your indicator will be the flashing blue lights of the lead out police vehicles. Last time we saw Mark Scott was trying to make his way towards the front alongside Jake Smith. In a classic battle, these guys battled it out up in last month's AJ Bell Great North Run. Will we see the same again today? As we look across the road, again, the flashing blue lights tell us our elite men's pack is on its way, passing through 5 miles on the way to 6 miles, an estimated 10k split, under 30 minutes for our elite group of men. You see our elite clock car, that tells us the lead group is meters behind that lead cavalcade of vehicles. Last time we saw Jake Smith, we saw Belford Magnuson, we saw Mark Scott. As we look across the road, we can see Mark Scott, we can see Jake Smith in the leading group of 3.
So it looks like it's going to be a thrilling battle over the closing miles. The famous NN team running colours of Elliot Kipchoge and others being sported by both Mark Scott and Jake Smith, with Balvir Magnuson, who you may have already mentioned, Gareth, an Icelandic champion over five times, based in Leeds. It's good to see some twinning between Iceland and Leeds. An unlikely combination. Similar climates. We've got a couple of leading City of Portsmouth Athletic Club runners as well in our elite men's race, the likes of Lachlan Wellington, who will be aiming for a top 10 finish in that elite men's race as well. Great to have local representation of some of the top athletes. Cassie Thorpe as well in the elite women's race. Unfortunately, was a late withdrawal.
These elite men have got less than 4 miles to go, and before they come across the finish line, we are going to be welcoming our elite women, and I believe it is still very, very close up at the front of the elite women's race. We are expecting the first finisher for the elite women across this finish line in about 7 minutes' time, so don't go anywhere. I want you to get those vocal cords warmed up and give them a very warm welcome here at the finish line.
You guys have just given us the latest 10k splits from that male pack that we saw run past us some moments ago. We have a leading group of 3, Mark Scott, we have Jake Smith, we have Balvin Magnuson. They're all sub 30 minutes for their first 10k. Running in a group a second apart, then Charlie Risley, Kadir Omar, and Blake Burr. Still in happens in the last 4 miles. The history of this race, littered with examples of people got to the seafront, then got caught. Will the same happen again today as we await the winners of the men and women's elite field in the AJ Bell 2025 Great South Run?
The frequency of runners that we can see on the other side of the road at the moment, still top club runners going through, but our elite men started with the orange mass wave, so very soon we're going to start to see that frequency of runners increase on the other side of the road, the first of our mass waves to get going, and there'll be no let up for the next couple of hours over there as we see those roads full. So it's a great opportunity, as the guys have been mentioning, to pop across and try and spot your friend or family member just after the halfway point as they make their way out towards the most easterly point of the course at Eastney, down the famous Henderson Road, where there is all sorts of disco speakers out in people's front gardens out there. Always a great welcome down Henderson Road. And then it's the turnaround at Eastney, and pretty much the best part of 2 miles back along the seafront in a straight line. Back here to the finish line, but our first finishers that we'll see will be our elite female finishers in a few minutes from now.
That's right, we are expecting our first elite female finishers across this finish line in under 4 minutes' time. It's going to be very, very exciting. We have got some incredible athletes leading the field today. We've got Verity Ockenden, who is hoping to finish first today, having finished second and third here in the past. Verity is a bronze medal holder for the 3,000 metres indoors. We also have Holly Archer out there running for Cambridge and Coleridge Athletics Club. Holly is the holder of an indoor European silver medal. And she is also vying for first place out here at the finish line of the Great South Run.
So the news is that coming into the last kilometre, a slight break from Verity Ockenden and Kate Esley Morris, who've opened up a few seconds on the rest, but a lot can change down that home straight as they get closer and closer towards the finish line. Mary Mulhare of Ireland in third position, Beth Kidger of Brighton Phoenix in fourth at the moment. So is it a breakaway from the leading two? Verity Ockenden looking to complete her set of medals here at the AJ Bell Great South Run with a silver and a bronze already. Is it going to be gold for Verity today? So local interest at the front of this race. Verity Ockenden, who runs for Swansea, is based in Italy these days, but actually hails from Dorset. Did a lot of her running as a junior in the North Dorset area, the Blandford kind of area. Everybody's come over from Dorset today. And looking in the other direction, a more easterly and northerly direction, Kate Esley Morris from Aldershot, Farnham and District, who produced all manner of terrific distance performers over the years, the likes of Steph Twell and Charlotte Purdue. The red, green and white colours of Aldershot, Farnham and District. So Kate Esley Morris will be on for a big PB today as well. And Verity Ockenden contesting that elite women's race. And still neck and neck. We've seen many an exciting race down this last 200 metres in the history of the AJ Bell Great South Run. So we're standing by to crown our first champions of the 35th staging. Holly Archer racing in third position, Susie.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, it is very, very close there up at the front. Three incredible athletes leading the pack. here at the Great South Run, but of course anything can happen, and that is why you need to head to the finish right now. It is going to be an epic battle in the elite women's race today. We've got Verity Ockenden, we've got Kate Estley-Morris, and we've got Holly Archer leading the way in the female elite race here today, and it is going to be very, very exciting. They have got 800 metres to go, so you really, really don't want to miss this. They are approaching the finish and giving it everything they've got.
So as we stand by to welcome our elite female athletes very shortly, and this will decide also, by the way, the UK Athletics Road Running Championships as well, because both Verity and Kate are eligible for that. So whoever prevails out of those two, if they do stay in front, there could still be a late charge from the likes of Holly Archer, racing in third position, who these days actually has switched a big focus to high rocks, competes in high rocks at a very high level, does Holly, and is dropping in a few races in between. Got a big high rocks competition coming up very soon after this, I think, as well. Fourth here in 2019 at the moment, Holly Archer racing in third position.
That's right, and of course leading the way we have got at the moment Verity Ockenden and Kate Estley-Morris. Verity has got a PB of 54.07 and has finished second and third here in the past. Will this be Verity's year? Is Verity going to take that first place here on the Great South Run today, or will Kate Estley-Morris just pit her to the post? Kate's PB is 56.15. These are incredibly fast athletes, and they are approaching the finish line very, very soon.
So we're keeping our eye out for the blue lights of the police outriders, which I think I can see just about to swing into the chicane. And Verity Ockenden, we're hearing, has opened up around about a 10-metre lead or so as they came into the last 300 or 400 metres. So we're keeping our eye out for our police outriders, who are going to be swinging in very shortly as we look down the finish straight. Our leaders are in sight, and Verity Ockenden has pulled away at the front of the elite women's race. 35 years in the AJ Bell Great South Run, we've attracted some brilliant international performers, and we've got another one here, European medalist. Has been second here at the AJ Bell Great South Run in the past. He's been third in the past, but this time it's going to be the top of the podium for Verity Ockenden, who comes third after 10 miles. Verity Ockenden, our elite women's winner and the UK champion in the AJ Bell Great South Run. Brilliant battle for second. Kate Estley-Morris will finish in second place. Beth Butcher coming home in third position, just outside 56.5 minutes.
And I think that was Lauren Hall coming across there as well. It has been an incredible race, and they just keep coming, these elite females.
Mary Mulhare of Ireland just coming across the finish line as well. Here is Holly Archer coming up to the finish line. Just outside 57 minutes for Holly. The winner of Bedford County being run for a award by Rebecca Murray just across the line as well.
So those first three finishers, Verity Ockenden, Kate Estley-Morris and Holly Archer there, and very exciting for them. That is also the first, second and third place in the UKA Champs. That is an incredible achievement. Huge congratulations to those incredible athletes.
Welcome to the finish line. These have been great runs. For a lot of these athletes, if you get fanned out a little bit at the start, it can be a lonely run. You end up running most of the 10 miles in isolation. Just outside 58 minutes for our latest finisher. You can see what it meant to Verity Ockenden when she crossed the finish line. The double fist pump. Finally, she says. She's been third, she's been second, and now she's won the AJ Bell Great South Run. It's been coming back from a couple of injury issues in recent weeks as well, so it's great to see Verity back at the top of her game and taking the title today.
miles to go in the elite men's race, by the way, so turning onto the seafront very shortly if they haven't already out at Eastie. Another of the Bright Phoenix athletes, Kate Nakiel, finishing, clubmate of Beth Keeper, who finished in third position. Followed home by Hannah Lewis. Some of these ladies finishing now, they've either got European medals, World Championship medals. They're top 5 athletes, they've got GB vests, maybe on the roads, cross country or track. They're out running, competing, training most days of the week, probably 6 days a week, maybe 7 in some cases. So these are top performers. We've got the same at the front of the elite men's race as well. It is a fast course, Susie, in normal circumstances. This one when the weather is a little bit more on our side, which is why people want to come.
That's right, Matt. Of course, being by the sea, you have got the added wind here today, and as they turn onto the seafront, that can be very tricky. We have got some finishers coming up to the finish line now. Here comes our first wheelchair finisher today, coming towards that finish line, just behind another very quick female runner there.
Welcome home to our first wheelchair athlete, just behind the athlete from the Coventry. This is a small number of wheelchair athletes on the start line this year. No official wheelchair race, but still great to see our wheelchair athletes across the line. Quick update from the men's race, by the way. Mark Scott has now opened up a 10-second lead on Balvin Magnuson of Iceland in second place, and Jake Smith now a little bit further back in third. So that leading group of 3, last time we saw them go past us on the other side of the gardens, has just fanned out a little bit, and Mark Scott looking for his second time victory here, 6 years after he won in 2019. Leading the men's race. There's all of our wheelchair finishers, a great boost around the course. Get home to that little bit of a tailwind. The shelter for our wheelchair athletes from the sea wall is a huge bonus as well as they make their way along the last couple of miles or so. A little bit of a crosswind coming off the water.
That's right, anything can happen here at the end of this race. It is very competitive. We have got some incredible athletes leading the way. Currently, the front 3 of the elite men's race. We've got Mark Scott, we've got Balvin Magnuson, and we've got Jake Smith there. They have found out a little bit, there's a little bit more of a gap between them, but anything can happen in the last mile or two here at the Great South Run.
One of the athletes from Bright Phoenix, a very famous club with the likes of Steve Ovett and others. As we start to see the men's on vest change to the blue and white stripe numbers, those are athletes just behind the elite field who are in our UK Championship field. The confirmed result, by the way, of the elite women's race and the British Championships: Verity Ockenden 56.37, Kate S.V. Morris 56.46, and Beth Kidger 56.48. The 1, 2, 3 is not only the HFL Great South Run, but also the UKA Road Running Championships. Only a few minutes away then from welcoming our elite men's winners. Mark Scott, who's out in front, is wearing orange and white. So if you see a tall figure in the distance wearing orange and white, we're getting very close to the finish of our elite men's race.
That's right, and this is very exciting because we've got Balvin Magnuson of Iceland up there in the top 3 of the Great South Run. 4th place is very important because it could mean 3rd place in the UKA Championship today, and that is very exciting. So keep those eyes peeled. Let's see what happens here at the finish.
So Mark Scott, and the last timing point, 14 seconds he opened up. That was at 15k, so into the last kilometre. Mark Scott
14 seconds clear of Balvin Magnussen in second place, who was 10 seconds clear of Jake Smith in third. We need to keep an eye on fourth position because Charlie Brisley was in fourth position for the New Essex Beagles, and that would be the bronze medal position in the UK Championships because Balvin Magnussen, despite being based in Leeds, is representing Iceland, so therefore not qualified for the British Championships. So Charlie Brisley of New Essex Beagles currently racing in the bronze medal position in the Elite Men's British Champs.
That's right, the leaders of the Elite Men's race here today are 2 miles away. And coming up now, running for Portsmouth AC, another incredible female finisher.
So the race clock on the gantry has now been changed to men's elite race clock. And as we see in the distance, the orange and white colours of the NN Running Club, Mark Scott, our elite men's leader now in the home straight in the last 150 metres. A brilliant performance. Last time we saw them go past, there were 3 together, but Mark has asserted himself over the second half of the race, and he's about to win the AJ Bell Great South Run for the second time. He did so in 2019. He's back on top of the podium in 2025. Your champion and British champion, Mark Scott. Brilliant run from Balvin Magnussen of Iceland, who will finish now in second position in the dark colours, just coming up to the line. Jake Smith is in sight in third as well in the orange and white. Balvin Magnussen takes second place in the overall event. Jake Smith will be third. He'll be the silver medalist in the British Championships.
That's right. Congratulations, Jake Smith. Well done. What an amazing run. Third place for Jake Smith there here at the Great South Run, and we are eagerly anticipating the full finisher here. We think it could be Charlie Brisley, and this would mean third place in the UK Champs here today.
Jake Smith's had a great recent run of performances, by the way, building some real consistency. Fifth at the Great North Run in 2025 this year, just a few weeks ago. Fourth here in 2019. Top 10 at the Cardiff Half a couple of weeks ago. Top 16 at the London Marathon as well, earlier on in the year. Silver medalist in the British Champs here. And now we do see the yellow colours of New Essex Beagles. Charlie Brisley coming down the home straight now. He's fourth overall, but he will be the bronze medalist in the UKA 10-mile road running championships. Holding off a late charge from Southsea, Jamal just behind him. So Charlie Brisley, your bronze medalist in the British Championships. He is your fourth place finisher in the AJ Bell Great South Run. Here is Southsea Jamal, who'll finish in fourth place. Strong finish as well through the finish line. We'll keep an eye out for Lachlan Wellington of the City of Portsmouth AC as well. Here is Lachlan Wellington, white with the blue hoop, just coming up front to the finish line now. The first local athlete here from Portsmouth, Lachlan Wellington.
That's right, he is one of our eye. Well done, Lachlan. Absolutely amazing race. Congratulations.
Away from Miniford, just finishing as well inside 50 minutes. So inside 50 minutes is a real good psychological marker for some of these elite athletes as well. There might be some PBs out there today. The weather conditions at the moment, yes, it's a bit wet, but the wind is not too bad in context of previous Great South runs, when some of us have been blown into the sea.
That's right, I spoke to Verity Ockenden, who has just come first in the elite women's race there. Verity was a bit concerned about the weather conditions, but she defied the odds and she smashed it today. She came second and third previously, and today she has come first in the elite women's race. And here come more of our elite men towards the finish now.
This is Oluwatosin Adejayi from representing Nigeria, but also New Essex Beagles, who actually won the Portsmouth half marathon last weekend, so it's been a good couple of weeks turning around for him. A half marathon last week and a 10-miler today. There's the red and white vertical stripes of Southampton AC. Steady. Well done, that man. as we see our elite competitors coming up. Just look at the sights on the other side of the road, by the way, as our mass ranks make their way out. Good luck to all of you. You can hear us on the other side of the road. We're just over halfway. We'll see you here very shortly. The crowd are going wild for the city of Salisbury's very own. That is Jamie Domini. Well done, Jamie, with his own fan club all the way from Salisbury.
Huge congratulations to our elite men runners there. First place, Mark Scott. Mark won here in 2019 and now he has won again today. Mark Scott of Richmond and Devon Harriers in first place today. Well done, Mark.
Already great to see lots of local running vests coming through in the finish line as well. As we move further through, these athletes have got their names on their bibs in lots of cases. We're starting to move into our yellow and white fast-paced club runners group, which I can see one of the Aldershot Farnham and District colours, red with the green and white coming down the home straight. Welcome to your finish line of the AJ Bell Great South Run 2025. We're going to try and grab our elite winners, at least whichever ones we can grab. For a quick word in a second, we'll talk about conditions out on the course. If you have just arrived and you haven't yet got the Great Run app, which is enabling you to track your runners and tell you exactly how fast they're going, when they're likely to go past on the other side of the road, and when they're likely to be here, it's absolutely free. It's on the Great Run app. Just type their name in, it'll tell you how fast they're going.
And I'm delighted to be joined by this year's 2025 AJ Bell Great South Run Men's Champion, 6 years on from 2019 March. How was that today? Yeah, really good. Delighted to get the win again today. Feeling a little bit better when it's the weather, so hopefully all the travels will find straight dry as possible today. And talking through the race, we saw you in a lead group of 3 passing us with 4 miles to go. Were you always confident, or did you think perhaps you might have a struggle in your hands in that last 2 miles? I was always pretty confident. I just wanted to make a decisive move whenever I decided to make it. So about 7 miles I went, and yeah, just put as much as I could and held on for a good win. And 6 years on, can you compare feelings today compared to back then? Are you a happier man than you were then? Pretty even. I've had a bit of a rough year, so I'm glad to be back winning, running strong, and hopefully can finish off the year on a high. And finally, any advice for any family, friends out there waiting on their loved ones to run around the course? Every shout, every clap helps. Yeah, definitely. Make as much noise as possible. It'll get them to the finish a little quicker, and you can get home faster. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, your AJ Bell 2025 Great South Run Men's Champion, Mark Scott.
Great to hear from Mark. Thank you, Gareth, as well. Another City of Portsmouth vest just coming through on the finish line. Still really top performances these from our fast-paced club runners coming in just because they're out training every single week and competing every single weekend, as we see Winchester running club across the line as well. Doesn't mean it's easy. These guys have pushed themselves really hard. Let's keep that support going for our amazing runners. Welcome to the Phoenix Club from Brighton. Feral Crusaders have got loads of runners out today, local club. You'll see lots of their maroon and yellow kits. Welcome to the Crusaders team, always big supporters of the Great South Run. Big team effort out there today. We welcome Newbury Athletic Club. Remember, this is a fast, flat course. There's only one slight incline. That's up Winston Churchill Avenue for a couple of 100 metres or so. But pretty much flat, pretty much fast. Taking the weather out of this situation, of course. We're looking at George finishing like a steam train, proving that it is a fast course. This is great running. We love to see you. Thank you for choosing the AJ Bell Great South Run. And thank you for performing as splendidly as you have. These are great performances. Welcome, Eastbourne. Big celebrations, and quite rightly from Joe from the city of Portsmouth AC, who knows everybody, I think, in Portsmouth, the way he was celebrating down the home straight. Well run, Joe. Here's Francis for the Army, finishing across the line as well. Keep ringing those AJ Bell bells if you've got them as well. Feel free to back any board, you can get your hands warm and enthusiastically cheer our runners as well. More huge applause, not sure whether that was for Tristan or for Wade from Newham, whether it was for Charles from the city of Portsmouth or whoever it was for. Top cheering. What is the finish? Look, it's just starting to get busier now. It only gets busier from here. Great to see you. Congratulations on your performance out there today at the AJ Bell Great South Run, 35 years. Build that crowd, and quite rightly should, as you should, performing the way you've done for Hastings. There's our first poppy shirt. It's not an official competition, but I think that is the first poppy shirt we've seen. There's the second poppy shirt we've seen. Tight competition at the top of the poppy shirt competition there. We're still very much in club best territory here. We're still very much in top runner territory. Then the charity best, and those units for the first time will be on the way through. Welcome Tottenham Running Club by the low profile from the Little Southampton. Manchester vest. That is a long way away, but thank you for coming, sir. Good job. There's a man with no vest at all. Qualified chap from Bournemouth. Somewhat in the shadow of the man with no vest. Here it is, the last couple of 100 metres of your AJ Bell Great South Run. It is so good to see you did it. Whatever he's aiming for, he's done it. He's just gone, yes. Some 60 Dylan, was it? I think probably. Well done, that man. Don't think every single athlete has a timing chip as part of their race camera, which gives them the time when they cross the start line to when they cross the finish, not including the waiting around. So lots of these guys finishing now will be inside 60 minutes, which is a great performance for 10 miles. Like Phil, who's absolutely beaming. See you next year, Phil. We are live on YouTube around the world, by the way. The place is far sunnier and drier than it is right here. The finish line camera just above the clock is live on YouTube. If you're spectating close to the finish, you're live on YouTube around the world as well. Don't do anything you regret. The wet conditions are, of course, playing havoc with one or two people's race numbers as well. This gentleman finishing very fast from Tottenham. Just for the benefit of runners beyond the finish line, if you haven't got your race number on at the finish, obviously there's a timing issue with that. We do have photographs, we do have the live stream as well, so we'll be able to verify your race time for you if you have seen your number somewhat disintegrate on the way round. No problem for Tim, his number is still intact, his arms are in the air, he's absolutely ecstatic. There's Rose, who's just finished, one of our female starters from the mass start as well. Well done, Rose. Here we go, it's the finish line of the HFL Great South Run. Welcome home. Good to see you. Careful if you're sprinting, there's a couple of slippery mats just on the finish line. Please other member of the NN Running Club, Darryl, teammate of our gold and bronze medalist, Mark Scott and Jake Smith. Here's our first runner from the list. Welcome to the list runners. Not too far, the A3. Eastleigh Running Club. Good to see Eastleigh Running Club. We're getting loads out today. In fact, two from everyone from Eastleigh here, all of a sudden. Two from Eastleigh. Just seen Hedge End Running Club go through as well. Lots of local running clubs with huge contingents out there today. Russell, the locals from the city of Portsmouth, AC. I know it's a little bit horrible, but keep that support going, whether it's the HFL bells, the applause, the bang of the boards, whatever you want for these amazing performers. 10 miles in the back. Here's one of our first charity t-shirts. That is Virgilio from Macmillan. We understand Dame Kelly Holmes, by the way, double Olympic gold medalist, is also not too far away. Has been back running. She's a regular on the park run circuit. Has been back running recently. We'll keep our eye out for Dame Kelly, who was one of our official starters, along with Alan Knight, Pompey legend over 800 games, and Jess Breach, England Red Roses World Cup winner, also on the starters podium to get us going. Still loads of you just going through halfway on the other side of the road as well. See you in a minute, if that's you heading in the opposite direction. It's Helena finishing for the Army strongly.
Amazing achievement by all these runners here today, finishing this 10-mile race in such an incredible time. Huge congratulations.
Harvey's the most popular man in Southsea right now. Harvey, the king of Southsea right now. Enjoy that moment, Harvey. Hope you got the video rolling there. You only got one job, so I hope that all went well for you guys on the sideline. Here's Simon from Portsmouth 18. Welcome, Simon. Remember, those of you videoing on the sideline, the pointer is the official videographer today. They're not going to accept the rain as a reason why your video went wrong. They've just run 10 miles in it. So if you've got one job, have a couple of practice goes before they come.
That's right, fair play to all our spectators, all wrapped up in their waterproofs out here. And of course, huge well done to our runners. Well done, Penny, what a finish. Great job, Michael, well done. Well done, Oliver, fantastic job. Those of you spectating here today, if you look behind you, you can see lots more runners over on the halfway point, so you can even do a few sprints across yourself, give someone a cheer over there at the halfway, and then wait for them here at the finish.
For those of you who are very adept at spotting double Olympic gold medalists, keep your eyes out for James Kelly Holmes in the near future on the puppet jet across the line. That's happy 30. While Nathan running for the vegan runners. Stubbington Green, haven't shouted them out so far. Another top local club. Welcome, Stubbington Green.
Well done, Donna, absolutely amazing finish there. Well done, Paul. Royal Navy representative there. Fair play, well done, Martin. Don't forget, folks, if you are spectating today, you can download the Great Run app, pop your runner name or number in there, and you can track them the whole way back and forth. That will give you updated splits along the way and an estimated finish time.
Just reminding you how finishing your number is somewhat still visible. If you can show us your number as you come towards the line, if it's in your hand. If it's still got a number on it, I know it's a bit wet. The cameras on the finish line will be able to pick up that number and we'll be able to corroborate your finish time officially. So if you have got any part of your number, do have it visible as we come towards the finish cameras.
Don't forget, give our photographers a smile and a wave as you come towards that finish line. They will be uploading your photos live as we speak, so those photos will be available to have a look at online straight away. Look at these 10-mile heroes coming across that finish line now. Absolutely amazing job. It is now pouring with rain, and I'm sure that stretch along the seafront was as windy as ever, but you have made it. You've done it. I hope you're very pleased with your times there. Well done, Ryan, running fair and running cut there.
Max, quite rightly, highlighting himself. Good job, Max nearly fell over as well, but don't worry about that, Max. Welcome to your finish line, great riding. Littledown Harriers, welcome to you, Mark, the pride of Littledown in Portsmouth. People are pushing themselves all the way to the line and they're finishing strong and they're finishing with a smile. We mentioned the conditions have been okay out there. Yes, it's a little bit of wind. Runners don't mind the rain once they get going. It's the wind that's the problem. At the moment, we're hoping that wind is not too bad. If you look at the top of the trees and the entrance to the finish straight, it is whipping up a little bit. But runners looking good. Shout out to Max from Portsmouth 18, who came dressed for sunshine. Haven't seen the forecast. Terrific blue shades. Congratulations, you're inside 60 minutes. Your personal race time will tell you if it is very first elite athletes started. Some of these guys might not have started for 10 minutes after that. You are live on YouTube for your big moment finishing now. The camera is just above the clock on the gantry. Give it away as there are people across the world sat on the beach with their laptop in Hawaii watching you finish around about now. They're having a great time. Here's our 1 hour 10 pace show. You might be able to take the clock out of that one, Doctor. Great support, great running, great run. This is the AJ Girls Race South Run.
Well done, Nick. Amazing job. Well done, Matthew. Fantastic running here at the finish line of the Great South Run. Tom's gone in for a sprint finish. Wonderful, wonderful work. Well done, Tom.
Oliver, well done to you, Oliver. Is that an FC Porto shirt? Oliver, I'm not sure. I can't quite put that one out, but anyway. Welcome to your finish line. That final corner you turn, and then, thankfully, there's that finish gantry. It's agonising running back from East because you can see the pier, South Parade pier. It never really feels to be getting any closer. But step by step it was. And here you are, celebrating your moment. Our official photographers are the ones down the side of the raceway taking your pictures. They're going up live via marathonphotos.com, so have a look on there with your race photos.
We are celebrating 35 years of the Great South Run this year, and this is our biggest yet, with over 21,000 runners taking part. So welcome to your finish line. Well done, David. You've absolutely smashed it. Great job, Nick. Well done, Bruce.
We can't see through here soon, but I think there are still people starting, by the way. Our pit wave is still just getting underway. Some of the runners towards the back in huge field in the centre. So loads are finished, loads are just going to be halfway. Some are only just starting.
That's right. We have got the final starter due to cross the line fairly soon, but the pink wave are still out there, crossing their start line, ready to start their Great South Run journey. Absolutely huge shout out to those that have waited in the rain for a bit longer. And I hope that rain becomes refreshing about mile 6 or 7, I'm sure it will.
Here it is the finish line. Celebrate with your arms in the air. Welcome home. Kelly Holmes, by the way, she has finished. She somehow managed to slip past the two of us and all of you in the home stretch as well. She has finished, so well done to Dave Kelly. And thanks to her, of course, for being part of it today. Well done, Ray. Good job from you. Here's David, who's had loads of shouts on the way around. That's what you get, David, for ironing your level on your best. Super job, David. Super run. Remember, if you've got some part of your number left in your hand, make sure we can see it as you come towards the line. It'll help corroborate your official race time. And look at your photo.
DJ Dave, who is pumping out the tunes here at the finish line today, giving you that party celebration feeling as you cross the finish line of your 10-mile run. Well done, Hayley. Great job, Mark. James and Tom and Jack, you're all amazing. Well done.
We're not exactly sure when they're going to finish, but keep our eye out too for the Claire Lomas team who started in their luminous green yellow t-shirts, announcing on the start line that they've now reached their £1 million fundraising target as part of the Three Spokes Challenge. They did Manchester, they've got AJ Belgrade Manchester Run, they did the AJ Belgrade North Run, and completing that challenge here in Southsea today. We'll spot them as they come in there in a luminous green and yellow shirts. Some of you wait 200 years for this. You were entered for last year. The weather gods really have been on our side, haven't they? Local wind last year, rain this year. But you're making the rest of it. You're smiling through it. You're doing it for a great reason. And in some cases, finishing extremely quickly. Keep that support going down the home straight for these incredible runners. Like Owen, you've done it, Owen, well done. Owen's shaking his head. He said, when can I get an entry form for next year? Yes, Dan Waldron, top Bartley fan, Southsea University, teammate of mine. Dan Waldron.
Dan Waldron, give us a bit of madness, mate. What a legend.
You don't know him as well, do you?
Dan Waldron is one of my brother's very best friends,
Anyway.
well that we know.
Oh, there you go, Susie. Well done, Dan. It's always been great when he gets a set out from me, not a full celebration. Well done to him. Well done to all of you finishing now, wherever you've come from today. Whether you're well known across Portsmouth and Southsea for the right or wrong reasons. It's the right reasons today.
Our wonderful Gareth is going to have a chat to Verity Ockenden, who finished first in the elite women's race today. Over to you, Gareth.
Thanks so much, guys. Delighted and privileged to be able to speak to this year's AJML 2025 Elite Women's Champion, Verity Ockenden. Verity, how was it out there?
That was, as always, a tough race out there, but I had just such a fantastic time, and it's great to be back doing racing after such a long time away. Off this summer, I'm just delighted to be back, so thank you very much for having me.
So obviously the story coming into this race was third place and a second place. How good did it feel to complete the set?
Honestly, fantastic to break the cage. It's such a rare feeling, and yeah, really makes me quite emotional. And I've got to say, I'm glad that I follow in the footsteps of some really household, iconic names that I've looked up to throughout my career. Add my name to that list, and also follow the footsteps of my own coach Chris, who's won it 3 times, and now I've won it as well.
So if you're hanging over a barrier looking at this and thinking, I might like to have some of that, Verity, what advice would you give to someone who's looking and going, I've watched it in 2025, but I wouldn't mind running in 2026. Is it worth it?
Of course, you can do anything. 10 miles sounds like a long way, feels like a long way to me still, even though I've been training for this for years, all my life now. But just never give up. You can always do way more than you think you can.
And a final word for all those people who made the effort on a Sunday morning, forgotten their suntan lotion, but it turns out it doesn't matter. But they've enjoyed a lovely morning here on the seaside in Portsmouth. Word of thanks to everybody who turned out to give you a clap or give you a cheer.
Absolutely. The crowd here are amazing. Really enjoyed just the whole atmosphere, really giving it life today, and just loved it. So thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one last time, big round of applause for this year's AJML 2025 Great South Women's Champion, Verity Ockenden.
It was a brilliant performance from Verity. It meant a lot to her, as we said, the third, second, and now first. That was the front end, that was the British Championships. This is now the story of the masses. Like Ben running the Children of Cancer UK has done it. Well done to Peter, you finished as well. And well done if it's your first ever AJ Bell Great South run.
Day already. Thank you so much, Gareth, chatting to Verity Ockenden then there, who has won today's Elite Women's Great South Run. And Mark Scott came first in the men's elite field today. Those presentations will be taking place over at the skate park at 12:20. So if you want to head over there, give those runners the applause they deserve. Do go and give them their support. I'm sure they'll be grateful. Presentations over by the skate park. The Wonderful Ride will be hosting those at 12:20.
It's starting to get really busy beyond the finish line, so keep on moving through, please. Don't wait for your mates. Right there, just move through the finish system. Loads more. You can see how busy the finish straight is getting now. This is the front end of the first wave of three. And the waves get bigger as we go through. This finish race is going to be jammed with our amazing runners for hours to come. But please, as soon as you're over that line, just keep on walking, bring that body temperature down gradually, bring your heart rate down gradually, but do keep on moving through. Well done, Richard, top and middle number.
Now, if you are watching this race and thinking you want a bit of that, you think you might be able to do it, you've got a year to train, you are in luck. Earlybird entries are open now for next year. You can save quite a bit of money by signing up early, and gives you that motivation to start training, ready for next year's Great South Run. You might need some sustenance after running 10 miles on a rainy Sunday morning. So head over to the upgrade zone. In the event finish, we have a range of food and drinks on offer. You can relax, you can refuel. We've got Russell Leisure Limited, which has a variety of food and drinks, plus coffee and donuts. You all deserve coffee and many, many donuts. So go and treat yourself at home.
You are looking so good. Welcome to your finish line. The word from the top runners at the front, by the way, is that the wind is behind these athletes on the home straight. So that wind, you can just see, look at the top of those trees at the start and the entrance to the home straight. That is going to be getting a little bit tasty out on the more exposed areas on the coastline. There'll be a few hiding behind the sea wall running down the home straight. Thinking of the finish line, hoping the finish line can get here that little bit quicker. Well, here it is. And shout out you amazing spectators, by the way. The absolute perfect day to chop one in and not get out of bed this morning, and something's come up, I can't come down and support in the rain. You made it, thank you supporters for being here to celebrate all of our runners.
DJs and musicians out on the run, braving the rain as well today. We have got more stations out on the run to keep you going than ever this year. So I hope you enjoyed those, and a big shout out to all those people who are there pumping out the tunes and here to entertain all of our runners as they make it around their 10-mile course today.
Don't forget, we are live on YouTube, the finish stream. The camera is just about to crop on the gantry. Give those watching, thousands, probably millions actually, watching around the world. Give them a wave on the YouTube camera just above the clock on the gantry. Tell your friends and family if you're watching as well, they can tune in live by Great Run TV on YouTube.
If you can hear me over the other side of the common there, I can see lots more runners just approaching, round about the halfway point over there. I'm sure you can hear me. You've got this, folks. Keep going. We will see you here at the finish line very, very soon.
Remember, if you can, try and keep whatever piece of number you've got left visible as we come to the finish line. It will really help not only with the official race time and your photographs, but also keeps everybody safe medically as well. So if you've taken it off or it's forced a bit, if you can unfurl it somehow and show us your number, that would be brilliant. We really want to see those numbers. Finished there with the yellow tuxedo on his, that's not sure what that is, but it sounds fascinating. Here we are, runners. It's basically what you dreamed of when you entered, isn't it? This is the dream scenario for you. The race coming down sideways. It's blowing a gale. But it's an amazing atmosphere and it always feels incredible to finish. Whatever the weather might be. There's Daphne's mum. Well done, Daphne's mum.
Well done, folks, and also well done to the spectators sticking it out to cheer on their loved ones. Don't forget, new for 2025, you can leave a cheer message to appear on the big screen at the AJ Bell motivation station. So if you download the app, you can find the cheer button in the app to submit your message, or you can scan the QR code around the site. And you can even head down to the 9 Mile Point to enjoy the DJ. We've got DJ Ed down there, I believe, spinning some tunes. And you can see all the messages popping up there on the screen.
Welcome to our team in the wheelchair with the Pompey mascot on the front there, Nelson. Team Kerr, who we celebrated at the start line. Team Kerr, welcome to the finish line. It was supposed to be your time last year. What a superb effort. Team Kerr, by the way, just to complete the story, made up of Sandra and David, mum and dad, and son Aaron from County Down in the Northern Islands. Taking part together today. Aaron was born with cerebral palsy and chronic renal failure. Had a kidney transplant in 2010 with David donating his kidney. Aaron also has uncontrolled epilepsy, a full-time wheelchair user. They've been running as a family since 2014, and an amazing moment for them to finish today. Well done, Team Kerr, all the way from Northern Ireland.
Let's go, Planet.
Well, that's Claire. Great job, Samantha. You are all absolutely amazing. You have smashed your 10-mile run today. You have battled the elements out there. Jake, a big smile on your face, and there should be well done, mate.
Jake's support is also cheering from the rooftops here. Medway, shout out for Medway, the prize 10. Let's go up the hills. Well done, Connor. We're going to try and mention as many of the local charities in this area. For example, the Portsmouth Down Syndrome Association, who just had a finisher. As we said, the biggest fundraising day for lots of these local charities. Here's one of our visually impaired runners just having some assistance towards the finish line. This is David and Vicky, well done guys. And Peter, well done guys.
There are so many incredible stories behind the reasons for running here today. Loads and loads of charities being raised for. And you can still donate. So if you use the Infuse app, you can donate to your chosen charity. And if you'd like to donate and you haven't got a specific charity to donate to, you can donate to the President Foundation, who will be very, very grateful for your donation here today.
How good does it feel all of a sudden when you can see that finish entry in front of you? All that training you put in, or maybe didn't put in. This is the moment it all comes to a celebration for you. The medal around your neck, and it's a special medal this year as well. The 35-year medal of the AJ Bell Great South Run. We've got 3 people out there today. We've got every single one of them, by the way. Shout out to them. Gerard Beauvoisin, Dave Osman and Simon Ware, the 3 all-timers who've completed all of them.
That's incredible, and as we go on with these events, we are aiming to make them more and more sustainable in any way we can. So we are excited to be able to highlight some new initiatives here in 2025. We have got a shoe recycling point with the British Heart Foundation. There's a shoe recycling point in front of the skate park where you can donate your old trainers. If you're anything like me, I get emotionally attached to all my running trainers, but I would find it easier to get rid of them if I knew they were getting reused somewhere. So do go and use that shoe recycling point if you have any trainers you want to get rid of. We're also continuing our t-shirt opt-out, so we give our runners the choice to opt out of receiving a finisher's t-shirt in place of a donation to the National Trust Woodlands Appeals. And we're aiming to plant and establish 20 million trees by 2030. So thank you to those of you who decided to opt out in favour of donating to that worthy cause. Well done, Lindsay, what a big smile there. Fantastic job.
Lindsay from the Hastings Runners. It's an absolute belt for this, isn't it? Welcome to the finish of the AJ Bell Great South Run. Well done, David, who's smiling. Top engine running as well. Keep doing this now. Keep going all the way to the finish line. We're live on YouTube. We're around the world. The camera's just above the clock on the finish catch to give it away. Our photographers down the side of the raceway taking your pictures, sending them live around the world as well. You're literally everywhere right now.
That's right, folks, and don't forget to tag us on social media. We love to see how you got on. We love to see your before and after photos of your medal selfies and any footage or photos that your spectators managed to get of you along the way. So do tag us on social media if you are posting later. We do love to see it.
Remember, feel free to do whatever helps the most with those runners. Bring those bells back to the board. Shout their name like Steve from the Pennsylvania, which will happily tell you is not Hampshire, it's Surrey, the other side. Yeah.
Are you ready?
As you're running the t-shirt that says the Duke of Devonshire, which I believe is a self-appointed title. Here we go, welcome, whether you've come from the Little Down Harriers in Portsmouth. There's loads of them all of a sudden, but every member of Little Down Harriers has just suddenly finished. Welcome to all of you, 4 in a row.
Well done, Cam, and great amazing achievement here. Well done, Nick. Here comes Big Bird. Fair play, my friend. Craig, aka Big Bird, running in a fancy costume there. Love to see that.
It's one of those days, Suze, where costumes, I was going to say, seemed like a good idea at the time. But it's absolutely tonking down with rain. That's going to weigh about 3 tons when it's in the start.
Yeah, I don't fancy running with that Big Bird costume on myself, Chris, I have to say.
Always for a great cause.
Our British Heart Foundation partnership, DHF, are the official charity partner of the AJ Bell Great Run Series this year. We have had over 6,500 supporters running the DHF Plus, the Great Run Series in 2025, and they aim to raise $1 million in total to improve the heart health of the nation. So shout out to those British Heart Foundation runners. Thank you so much for all your efforts in training and fundraising. We really appreciate it. Anna and Suzanne, well done. What a lovely finish there.
Congratulations, it is so good to see you. It is the finish line of the AJ Bell Great South Run. 10 miles is complete. Not the easiest conditions, but you've made it look easy. Wait till see you next year to improve on that even more.
Shout out to the New Forest runners there, seen a couple of those being represented today. Well done.
More supporters going absolutely poppy as they spot who it is they're looking for. It's such a great moment when you see who it is you've been waiting for. You're going to be part of it. Like the green light on the finish line now. You've experienced all of the training with this run, and the highs and the lows, and the finding new trainers and everything else. All of a sudden, race day's here. You've been a big part of it, so thank you, supporters. And if you're not yet tracking your runner via the app, that is the best way to make sure you don't miss them. It's free. Just pop on the Great Run app from your app store.
That's right, Chris. And new for this year, we have got the cheer screen as well. So if you go on the app and you want to send a little message at mile 9 to your runner to keep them going through that final mile. Well done, Leslie. Great finish there. Yes, my friend.
Leslie from Knowsley, all the way up in the northwest. Well done. Well done, Leslie. They come from far and wide, you know, to compete in the AJ Bell Great South Run. Someone from the Victory running club as well there, the Athletic Club, the local one here in Portsmouth. Literally hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of charity money is being raised today. If you're running for a charity, thank you. But everyone seems to be a special here. There's lots of people who've done this just as a personal challenge to get themselves up and running to start what could be an illustrious international running career. If that's you, welcome. Well done, James. Good job.
Right, well done. We have got lots more 10-mile heroes coming across that finish line now. You have absolutely smashed it. Well done. Great job, Sean. Well done, Stephen. Absolutely amazing job. You are incredible.
fans feel. He was able to tie in and away to beat Brighton yesterday with the AJ Bell South run. Here's a Nottingham Forest fan. I abused him at the start, so I might as well do so at the finish again. Forest fans brave enough to wear the shirt in public at the minute. Welcome to you. So keep on moving through, loads more coming in behind you once you finish. Please don't stop right in the middle. Please don't wait for friends just over the line. Keep on going through, loads more room. So one of our first players is doing a brilliant job to guide our runners round. So people finishing now in around about 1:30, a lot of you.
I mean, that is an absolutely amazing time. If you're coming across this finish line now and you've done the 10 miles in this time, huge congratulations to you. What an amazing achievement. And you've been battling the elements as well. You're an absolute hero.
It's great to see Southsea as well, the ones that absolutely know what they're doing. They do 5 different poses for 5 different photographers, left and right, as they come down the home straight. For the best selection of photos, our official photographers, the ones in the yellow jackets down the side. Give them a wave, give them a thumbs up, give them a smile. We'll just let the rain off for a minute because you're our favourite finishers, so we're going to make sure you finish a little bit drier than everybody else. Well done, Graham. Super job. Patrick storming through. Here's Georgina from the Farming Forest. Liam's fans are going absolutely wild as well. Well done, Liam. Did he see you? I hope he saw you. You were loud enough.
It's Ed Hoare, everybody! Ed Hoare has smashed the Great South Run today! Come on, Ed, I'm here! Give us a wave! I'm down here! Yes, mate! Oh, absolutely thrilled for him. Brilliant work.
Never seen someone scramble to get a video started in their life than Southsea when she just spotted her mate at the corner of her eye. It may or may not have recorded Ed, but well done, you have recorded your finish. That's the main thing. Here we are with those amazing medals, just a few more steps away.
Well done. A big whoop across the finish line there. I absolutely love to see how much joy it brings people to finish this challenge, and it is a challenge. 10 miles is no mean feat, and you have all put in so much work, not just on the day, but the training, a lot of you with the fundraising as well. It is absolutely incredible. Running for Sophie's legacy there, a couple in the yellow t-shirts, absolutely smashing it.
Other cherries as our first cherries badge across the line. Looking up in the table only at Arsenal, Man City and Liverpool at the moment. Up the chase. Loads more for the Sophie's legacy team, finishing in the yellow t-shirts as well. Well done to you guys. The camaraderie amongst everyone who are running for the same reason here, which is ultimately everybody, of course. For those who are raising money for a specific charity, maybe very personal to one of them. The camaraderie of running generally, the spectators who we've already heard have been incredible around the course. The world famous AJ Bell Great South Run crowd. The good news is the YouTube live stream, you can watch that on demand. Screen recorded, send it to them, present it as your video. Just make a note of the time on the clock when they finish, so you're going to scroll through easily. We're live on YouTube around the world. I reckon there's loads and loads of Earlybird based out from before. Welcome, thank you for choosing us. Well done, Ben. Looking good at the bit. Most of the sponsors, you look like you can go around again.
Yeah, I have to say, they are making it look very, very easy coming across the finish line. Some of them are like hopping and skipping along and things, dancing. I mean, make no chance that enough working, but you never know.
Always very emotional when someone crosses the line with a photograph in their hand and the reason that they're running today with a runner who's just done that. Congratulations to you. Remember, if you've got any part of your number still available that might have fallen off, show it to us as you come to the finish line. For our cameras, for our medical team, and for the YouTube live stream as well.
Penny, absolutely amazing finish there. Well done. I recognise Penny from some other races. What a legend. Very, very quick time there.
She's known as Fast Penny.
Well done, Jack. Great job. Go on, Kev. Well done, Paul. Emily, what a finish. Oh, Philip Michael. That was a really intense sprint finish there. Love that. Well done, Conrad.
Let's go, Striders! Let's go,
Let's go, Striders. Worthing Striders. There we go. Representing Worthing Striders across the finish line there.
Ross and Dan. That guy for Worthing Striders. Oh, shoot.
The Venga bus is coming, and so are the 10-mile finishers. John, what a response to reaching your finish line. John just went, whoa! Yes, correct. Well done, John. Well done, Kate. Hannah, well done, you. Well done, Philippa, Emma, Jodie. Brilliant work.
It's all your playlist anyway this song, so you might as well finish to it. It's Callum first none of the day. None on the run, to see what he did.
Yeah, well, a special shout out to those of you running in costumes today. I don't imagine they are as light as they were at the beginning of the run after all that rain. So, really well done. Lots of people doing very difficult things for charity. It's always lovely to see. Well done, Dave. John, you're a legend. Well done, mate. Well done, Ash. Come on, Ash. You can do it. What a legend.
So the runners like Chris, by the way, have got as far as laminating his race number to ensure that it didn't fall to bits. That is absolutely unbelievable happening. It's not too late, by the way. If your runner has just started or is still on the other side of the road, you're tracking them and they're still in the first few miles, don't forget you can send them a cheer message. They pop up on the screen at 9 miles. They're absolutely free. Just pop onto the Great Run app. There are some QR codes around the site as well to scan. You send the message. When the runner's approaching the screen, your message appears on the screen. It's magic, it's free, and it can make a big difference. So just pop on to the Great Run app and look for the cheer button. Beaming from ear to ear, in some cases anyway.
the time above the finish gantry there. That is from when the elite men and the orange race started. So these runners coming across now, they have done this in a really, really good time. It's absolutely incredible. What an achievement.
Yeah, we're rolling mainly into the green wave now, which is our second wave to get underway. Around about 15 minutes after the orange. Here's Catherine Foster finishing. What a performance. It's been a big weekend for the Foster family. Catherine Foster, the wife of the chief executive, Paul Foster, has just finished, supported by her family.
Well done, Paul, there, and well done, our 1 hour 35-minute pacer. Having one of our pacers on this race is like having a personal hype man or woman. And it is a really great way of ensuring that you don't give too much too soon, that you have some left in the tank for the end. Pacing is really, really hard, so we do absolutely really appreciate that help from our solar pacers out there on the course. Possibly can show us your race number as you come across the finish, like this gentleman in the orange has done, supporting Chestnut Tree House there. Well done, great job. If you have got your race number in your hand, try and show it at the end. That'd be great. Thank you so much, Sarah. Well done. What a wonderful costume, Superwoman. Love that. Well done, Jemima. I can tell some of you are so happy, whether it's just happy with finishing 10 miles or maybe you were going for a specific time, possibly a PB. It is wonderful to see so many beaming faces here at the finish line.
Literally the final stretch of your AJ Bell Great South Run from Piper from Hampshire Cricket, who's trying to high-five me and nearly knock somebody else out. There's loads more of you this way. We've laminated your numbers. This is the best administrative way we've seen so far. Welcome Team Aurora, represented by Adam. We're getting really busy over the finish line, so please keep on moving through. Please don't stop and finish across that line. Just come to the walk and keep on moving, because there are loads of people. Some, like Alex, dressed as a man on a fair, but he's doing it for a great cause, and he's just finished. It's going to be a very special medal to have this year, the 35 years of the AJ Bell Great South Run. That is what it's going to say on your medal. And it's what you've earned for 10 miles on the day, all of the training, the fundraising, everything else that goes in. Maybe some sacrifices. Maybe something you thought, I'm going to treat myself to that.
Don't forget to head to the event village once you have finished your run and collected your medal. There are lots of food stalls there. You can warm yourself up with a hot drink, get yourself a snack. I hear there are some very good donuts. And if anyone deserves a donut, I think it's the people that just run 10 miles in the rain.
Particularly the guy dressed as a gnome whose face paint has just about survived the weather.
Incredible. It is easing off a little bit now though, so hopefully that's it for today. It is wonderful to see so many of you crossing this finish line with big smiles on your faces. Shout out to DJ Dave Giddens, by the way, for listening to those tunes here at the finish line. He really knows how to create that party atmosphere and that celebratory feel.
One of the Casey and running partner who's lost his number on the way round, who's been videoed all the way to the line. What a performance from Katie and friend or family member whose number disintegrated. We're still way inside 2 hours here for our Green Wave runners. Lots of who might have started for 20 to 30 minutes after the clock on the gantry. Well done, Ross. Good effort from the Hatch Warren runners. Not your first radio, is it, Ross? Excellent.
That's right, and of course, whether this is your 34th great run, as it is some of the people out there, or if it's your very, very first, we are so happy to welcome you to your finish line today. If it's the first time you've ever run this distance, you're 10 miles, then well done you. You've done it. You maybe didn't think you could, and you could. You've made it to the finish line. Well done. Brilliant work.
Almost 2.5 hours since our very first start has got underway. Our elite female athletes. The race won, the British title won by Verity Ockenden, who races for Swansea, based in Italy, but she's from North Dorset. She came third and second previously, and today first, completed the set. The men's race won by Mark Scott, who had a great breakaway in the last couple of miles or so. And those UKA Road Racing Championship medals are presented to the athletes across in the skate park. And now it's all about the stories from those who've done it before, those who've never done it before, and those who might never do it again. They retire immediately, they'll be back. DJ Dave on the deck, spinning the tunes to welcome you home. Terry Rundle, AFC Bournemouth Queen, welcome. Portsmouth regular, Portsmouth local. Yes! Remember, if you're finishing fast and you're storming through, just be aware of others around you. Don't ruin anybody else's day in the last minute. And if you've been running as an inflatable cow in these kind of weather conditions, fair play. Great job. Seemed like a good idea at the time. See you next year. Probably less than 10 minutes away, by the way, from welcoming the Graham Lomas team to the finish line. Certainly the leading couple of them, Dan Spicer, Claire's husband, and Stuart Lee Hall as well, who we met on the start line. Their three spokes challenge, which has raised now £1 million for Claire Lomas's legacy. It's been across the media. It's a great story. Please read up on it. There's details of how to donate as well, so we're keeping an eye out for them. Competing in wheelchairs, and they are due, we think, in the next 10 minutes. They're wearing a luminous yellow and green coloured shirts. keep on moving through. Don't worry for your pals just there. Here's the 1 hour 40 pacing squad. He's got the picture movement. A definite race ride, right on 1 hour 42. What a day, what a performance for all of you finishing now. AJ Bell Great South Run runners. 10 miles. Who'd have thought it, 10 miles? Yeah! Maybe you've done a 10k before, maybe you're out of park runs regularly. But this is the one, if you live in the area, Europe's biggest 10-mile road running event, the one they all talk about. It's the AJ Bell Great South Run, and we've done it.
It looks like a good idea to get yourselves out there and experience this finish line feeling, then you're in luck because our Earlybird, our super Earlybird entries are open. The first 1,000 entries will have a significant discount, and they do go very, very quickly, so get on there today, maybe even now while you're waiting for your friend or family member. Get signed up, and you've got a whole year to get yourself up to that 10-mile race. Well done, Toby. Great work. Got Claudette. Smashed it. Great job, Rebecca. Well done, Polly coming in there. Catherine.
So into about the last 500 metres, we're hearing for the Three Spokes Challenge finishers, by the way. So we're keeping our eye out for those. We've seen so many smiles to be on the finish line, Susie. For these runners who turned in fantastic performances, maybe representing local charities, maybe doing it for their own personal life improvement, to better their health, whatever the reason it is. Gosport Running Club looking good as well. Gosport Road Running to be specific.
Yeah, that's right, Chris. And don't forget, it's not just the work that goes into this on the day. It's the months and months of training. It's the support given to our athletes by their friends and loved ones, family members. And of course, it is that mental challenge as well, to get yourself out and to get out of bed on a cold morning and do your training, keep pushing even when you think you're never going to make it. And that is what we're celebrating here today. It is really just an amazing achievement. Frankie, Portsmouth Southsea Association and representatives there, absolutely beaming as she crossed the finish line. Well done, Sarah. Great job, Susie. Don't forget, folks, if you possibly can and you still have got hold of your race number, try and hold it up as you cross that finish line so we can see them.
Here comes the more giant inflatable Susie, which I tell you what, that's not going to have been easy. Down the home straight, a couple of very nice dinosaurs. And it's not easy to run in the legs, don't stretch as they should do in those. Well done to the guys inside there, massive efforts. Really busy on the finish line, keep on moving through as soon as you're over that line, even if you are inflating the dinosaurs. Keep on moving.
Welcome to your finish line. Hannah, Daryl, Steve, you've made it. You have made it to the end of the 2025 AJ Bell Great South Run, and we are so happy to welcome you home.
There haven't been many today, but someone had to wear a Southampton Football Club shirt. And it is you, I can't see your name. Martin, well done Martin, very brave. And if Pompey fans look down the championship table, they'll eventually see Southampton.
Wow, well done. Absolutely incredible effort there coming across that finish line. One of our wheelchair participants and their running partner there as well. Absolutely incredible teamwork. Well done.
So here comes the amazing three-spokes challenge team in the wheelchairs in the green t-shirts, who of course have been fundraising with the legacy of Claire Lomas firmly in their minds. Claire, who passed away of course tragically in an accident, her husband Dan and Stuart Fithall and the Claire Lomas team who've raised £1 million to bring their AJ Bell Great South Run, the last leg of their three-spokes challenge. Well done Dan and Mr. Pitts. Well done.